Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of the Movieclips Instant Trailer Review Show. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Ryan.
And today we're reviewing the long-awaited sequel of Dumb and Dumber, Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah,
spelled T-O.
We're jumping right in. It has been 2 decades, and they acknowledge that very early on. Apparently in the world of the film, the time has passed. And all they've done is this.
Yep.
Which is quite a joke.
Just kind of, yeah.
The thing is, I was talking to Jimmy about this a little bit. They're so old looking. And the fact that they're in the same costumes and stuff makes it...
Now, Jeff Daniels, though, I have to say, he doesn't look like he's aged as much.
Yes.
Maybe it's because, I don't know.
He also has, like, the scraggly hair. He kind of looks like an old guy.
Yeah.
But Jim Carrey with the, like, straight, like, bang, bowl cut thing.
Yeah, you'll really see it later on, but, like... If it wasn't apparent already, they're gonna. Well, I guess I should hold on. Should back that up. We're gonna have to cut this one.
Wait, what happened?
Sorry, I thought we would tell me the catheter.
Awesome! Why don't you roll me inside? We'll get the nurse to take the catheter out. We don't need nurses for that. But don't you have to?
So, I do want to acknowledge, this is the raunchiest Green Van trailer I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I'm really, there's a catheter joke, a butthole joke. And then at the end, there's something beyond what I could even imagine.
We'll get to that one, but yeah. I mean, like, here, you can already see, like, it's just I think it's the way
the hair.
It's the way the hair works.
It's like, it looks like an SNL skit of him, like, doing Dumb and Dumber again.
Yeah.
But the SNL skit is, like, that he's too old to do Dumb and Dumber.
But you can see they still have the worm farm. They're still doing their thing.
Yeah, the thing is that they obviously slip back into these characters very easily. And there's so many moments in the trailer that are, like, classic Dumb and Dumber moments.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, are you a huge fan of the original?
I'm a huge fan of the original.
It came out just the right time for you.
And this music here is just, like, of course, a great throwback to the original.
We should acknowledge the absence of Lauren Holly, who was in the original one.
But, I mean, yeah, the Banaka, like, all the zaniness.
There's Ron Riggle from The Daily Show. Do you think, I have a serious question for you, Jimmy. Do you think that Dumb and Dumber humor plays 20 years later?
I think it does.
Like, that movie was huge.
By the way, I would like to point out this does take place in Rhode Island. Which you saw Providence earlier. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lovely city.
Big fan of Rhode Island.
I actually...
The Farrelly brothers, though, are from Rhode Island. Yeah. If you look at all their movies, they're really they're
Rhode Island centric.
They really take place in Providence, a lot of them.
That's true. Or the New England area, like Fever Pitch.
Yep.
That's
the one you go in.
Well, it took place in Boston. That's a lovely film. Yeah. I think the Farrelly brothers have a big heart.
They really
do. Big heart between them.
No. I heard an interview with them. They were really... It was funny because there was when they were doing Three Stooges. Mm-hmm. And I think it was Peter Farrelly was talking about just how even though the movie is really ridiculous and zany and some of their movies have been sort of full spectrum, like one's like very home and hearty and the other ones are really just out of control. He really tries to imbue a sense of warmth and family and love.
I think that comes across. Yeah. I mean, look at a movie like Stuck on You.
They're endearing. They're endearing.
Yeah. I mean, they have Something About Mary, which is probably their most raunchy, and then like Stuck on You is a really sweet movie. I think that somehow they got Matt Damon.
This movie.
There's the dog truck.
This is pretty awesome.
This
movie though could be one of the more raunchy movies we make.
I mean, based on the trailer, I agree.
This is a classic Dumb and Dumber right here.
I wonder if, kids will respond to this the way kids responded to it in 1994.
I've always loved Jeff Daniels.
Period.
The hairy smile. It's just so great.
Jeff Daniels is, I think, one of the most underrated actors on the planet. He's really incredible.
He just has that.
So let's just talk. This is horrifically disgusting.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that it's in a
Green Van trailer either.
Did you hide them inside this turkey?
This is like they're literally. I mean, pardon me. They're just doing old lady vagina jokes.
Yeah.
And you're not my grandson, Harry. She's got me.
At this point, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
This is really raunchy.
Goes and even further.
Like that's unbelievable that they. So somebody taking their children to see whatever this runs with. So let's say How to Train Your Dragon 2.
There's no way.
The kids will be very...
There's no way this will run before that movie. Absolutely not.
Do they... I'm guessing... Do you think they're going for an R rating?
No, it is. I think it's been confirmed that it's an R-rated film.
The first one was not.
The first one was not.
Wow.
But I think it's a great decision on the part of the studio and just everybody because, look, the audience...
They grew up.
They did. They grew up, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The audience is aged, and I think in order to get the draw that the film needs to be successful,
Mm-hmm.
they need to have something a little bit extra.
Yeah. When this came out on video, my parents very trepidatiously rented it to let me watch it, and thought it was hilarious. But now, Mom and Dad, I can go see this on my own.
Absolutely.
With my own ID.
But
yeah,
I'm over
I have
17.
to say,
I'm totally in for this one. The first movies just hold such a special place in my heart. I quote it very often.
It was a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So a trailer that is
I will
funny
always
and beyond...
watch it. I will always watch it when I am scrolling through the channels. It's on
for
TBS,
sure.
USA,
Of
whatever.
course,
I'm
which
watching
it probably is on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a trailer that shows the funniness that this movie is going for and is beyond anything I've ever seen in a trailer in terms of raunchy. Until next time, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jimmy.
Thank you for watching.